Tonight, using one drug to break the grip of another as the opioid epidemic roars out of control. The I-Team tonight with an exclusive look at what authorities in 2 counties are doing to help abusers using a new drug treatment to fight an old drug addiction. Investigative reporter Chuck Yadi joining us tonight with more.
Kathy, in specialized courtrooms and local county jails, the steady flow of defendants addicted to heroin and fentanyl can be overwhelming. Enter an aggressive marketing campaign and a new option, a drug called Vivitrol. Tonight, we go inside the criminal justice system as judges and jails take a shot at saving lives.
Nicholas Castiglia, 15 CF 1965.
It's just a few steps to the bench in Kane County Drug Court, but for 32-year-old Nick Castiglia, the road to addiction recovery has been long and treacherous.
I never wanted to grow up to be a heroin addict.
The I-Team allowed inside suburban drug court for a rare look at the probation and treatment options instead of incarceration.
Just stay sober. Go ahead.
At his worst, Castiglia was revived twice with Narcan after overdosing. He says he expected his addiction to eventually kill him. Then he was told about Vivitrol.
At first I was still skeptical, first 2 shots, and then afterwards I started noticing a difference.
Good morning.
About an hour south at the Will County Jail in Joliet, the I-Team granted unprecedented access as a medical team from Family Guidance Centers arrives with monthly Vivitrol injections. The shots are for inmates who will soon be released. Proponents say this population is a perfect fit for the drug.
It's a tremendous drug, and it's helping a lot of people.
Vivitrol is the brand name for the injectable version of naltrexone, first approved for alcohol addiction. The FDA later expanded its coverage for opioid addiction. 1 shot a month should stop a patient from getting high. Naltrexone works differently than other conventional drug therapies. The drug blocks the brain from the effects of opioids.
It's the only non-opioid medication out there today that can completely help stop you from doing drugs.
The catch? Vivitrol is much more expensive than other treatments, about $1,300 a shot, and it requires a full detox first. But it can't be abused and is easier to maintain than daily treatments. The Chicago area is plastered with Vivitrol ads featuring young, healthy-looking people. The marketing of this medication to courtrooms, county jails, even prisons began long before ads showed up at train stations.
Try to not only impact their criminal justice outcomes through this, but really their long-term health outcomes too.
The I-Team learning that millions of dollars in federal grant money pours into Vivitrol-based programs. Now, Will County and 8 other jails participating in a new pilot program here in Illinois. And less than a year in, the state's most recent numbers showing of 279 people who started on Vivitrol, 91% continued the shots as part of their treatment program after getting out of jail.
Bring them in.
You want everybody in?
Everybody in.
Judge Marmarie Kostelny recommends Vivitrol to some of the defendants she sees in Kane County's drug court. Judge Kostelny learned about Vivitrol at a National Court Professionals Conference.
For me, that if they hadn't marketed, I would not have known as much about it. So we could not have used that tool in our courtroom to help people who have really serious addictions.
Critics say health professionals should make recommendations about medication, not those in criminal justice. They welcome Vivitrol as an option, but warn the expectations may be too high.
When you have other medications that have been around, that have been shown to be effective, that have much more of a track record, that are better understood, to offer Vivitrol at the exclusion of these other things is certainly less than ideal.
Judge Kostelny says in her court, medication-assisted treatment is not required, and Vivitrol is not the only option offered, but she's seeing notable success. Nick Castiglia now has a steady job and just marked 1 year of sobriety.
It is a fight, and you're going to have to keep fighting for the rest of your life.
The manufacturer of Vivitrol declining a TV interview with the I-Team. In an emailed statement, the company said Vivitrol treatment increased in the general population last year more than 25%, but noted that most prison addicts receive no treatment at all, and they say all drug patients should have access to treatment. Company also claims the $1,300 cost is covered by most insurance. Alternative medications cost roughly $300 to $500 a month. Of course, the cost of doing nothing is the highest.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.